Are you sitting comfortably? The blue touch paper has been well and truly lit. Fantastic. Extraordinary. They are on cloud nine. Stunning shot. A goal to dream of. Oh, that's wonderful.
On our opening programme of the season, Bristol City show why they're one of the favourites to go up. Swindon fight back in vain against Wednesday. And Bristol Rovers begin their campaign in fine style. But we begin with an historic day for Yeovil Town. After 108 years of playing non-league football, the Glovers are finally in the Football League. And on Friday morning, the players had one final photo call before boarding the coach and setting off for their first match on the big stage, the none-too-glamorous location of Rochdale. The players were in a relaxed mood as they made the long journey up north.
These are glistening eyes. It's got to be a buy in it, Lockie, any chance? Black Hawk. Look at that eagle sparrow.
One thing you will find on our journeys is the amount of wildlife you pass in these Somerset areas. Regularly we have been found twitching, spotting various breeds of birds. Among these birds are
the black eagle hawk down.
Yes, the triple-backed sparrowed crow
and the hovering peacock.
As the team coach arrived at the stadium, the players were greeted by a number of their loyal fans. Those fans were confident of their team's chances for this historic fixture.
Well, we've got to say it's got to be a Yeovil win, but I think the occasion is the thing that comes firstly into people's minds, and we get a result today and we'll be very happy.
Goldie's going to get the first one, and I think we'll share it. Goldie, Jackson, and we'll have Goldie again. Goldie 2, Jackson 1.
3-0.
And who do you think will score?
Kevin Gould with 2 and Hugo Rodriguez with 1.
5 minutes before kick-off, and it's time for the teams to enter the sweltering arena. The temperature on the pitch near the 100-degree Fahrenheit mark. Yeovil in their new hoop shirt showed no sign of fear and simply looked ready to get on with the job at hand after an impressive pre-season. The Glovers started the game brightly and took a deserved lead on 25 minutes. A flowing move involving 4 players finished with Lee Johnson playing a lovely through ball to Kevin Gall, and the former Bristol Rovers striker finished clinically. However, Yeovil's joy was short-lived as Rochdale equalised against the run of play on the stroke of half-time. Poor defending allowed Paul Connor in to finish from 18 yards. Yeovil regained the lead early in the second half with a quickly taken free kick by Lee Johnson that caught out the Rochdale defence and the Granada cameraman. The 3 points were wrapped up in the 67th minute. 6-foot 8-inch giant Hugo Rodriguez headed the ball forward, and it was great work by Kirk Jackson, who unselfishly laid the ball off to his strike partner Kevin Gall for his second of the game. Wasn't long until the final whistle. 3 well-earned points confirmed that Yeovil Town have arrived in the Football League. The players celebrated on the pitch and thanked the fans for their fantastic support. And for those supporters, this historic day will be one to cherish for a very long time.
I'm so proud of them because
they've trusted their training, they've trusted their preparation, and they've come out worthy winners on the day.
It's good to see Kevin Gould continuing where he left off last season.
Brilliant. He's had a great pre-season and a good last season, and he's another son of mine, like they all are, of course. And I'm pleased for Jacko as well, because he worked tirelessly today, along with everybody else. You know, I don't pick out individuals. I thought they was all magnificent today, and you know, we've only been here 5 minutes in this heat. Can you imagine what it was like out there running around? You know, so.
And just one final thing, just the Yeovil fans, there's about 2,000 of them here today. They were very noisy, and you know, it's great for them.
They're magnificent, aren't they? You know, what we want to do is keep entertaining them. They come all this way in their numbers, and we just want to entertain them, show that the football club's, you know, here to stay, as it were, you know. And we want to give them good games when they travel, entertaining games. I want to be entertained, and I think they were entertained today.
After the struggles of the past few seasons, Bristol Rovers desperately needed the boost of a good start to their third division campaign at Scunthorpe, and they got just that when the 13th minute proved unlucky for the home side and defender Adam Barrett headed the Pirates in front. Kevin Streets alertness at the free kick got him into position to cross, and Barrett showed great determination to beat two Scunthorpe defenders to the ball. There was a setback in the second half when Ija Anderson sent Matt Sparrow flying in the box. Evergreen Peter Beagrie put away the resulting penalty and then showed he's still spring-heeled enough to celebrate in style. Someone fetched the Zimmer. But Rovers were not to be denied their opening day victory, and substitute Lee Hodges was the hero with a late winner. On a baking hot day, it was a good excuse to take his shirt off. This was not a goal Scunthorpe's Cliff Byrne will look back on with much pleasure, as his deflection set up the chance for Hodges to send travelling fans into early season ecstasy, and we'll see much more of Rovers next Sunday. Well, that's it for part one. We're back after the break with action for Division 2, including Swindon's attempted fight back against Sheffield Wednesday. Welcome back. Bristol City introduced both of their summer signings in their lineup against Notts County. Luke Wilkshire and Lee Miller fitted in what has become an otherwise familiar City side. Aaron Brown was missing through suspension. Notts, still in administration after 14 months, were only given clearance to field their close season signings by the Football League on Monday. One of those was Clive Platt, who rejected a move to the Memorial Stadium in favour of going to Meadow Lane. Nigel Turner is the commentator at Ashton Gate.
Teasing cross into the box and over the top by Peacock. Lee Peacock switching to the number 9 shirt this season. He's a traditional centre forward, rises well but just didn't manage to get it under the bar. Oh, and there's the nasty one. That he's back on his feet again, and Bristol City keeping the pace up and right through the middle. First goal of the season. Lee Peacock splitting County apart. Well, Notts County never really recovered from the header by Peacock. Over from the free kick, right from the restart. County lost possession in midfield, threaded through to Peacock, and he made absolutely no mistake. 1-0. Nobody wants the ball other than Danny Wilson, it seems. Nicely done, boss. Carey threading it beautifully, and Wilkshire, well, holds his head in his hands. He knows he should have done better, the new boy, but beautifully set up by Bristol City from that throw-in. Leaving the Australian in clear space, he decided to lift it over the keeper, just got too much on him. Now here's Platt for Notts County. Stallard's making the run into the middle for him. Being forced back. A lot of space given to them though, and off the bar. Well, that was one that made Billy Dearden stand up off the bench. Bristol City haven't got it away yet. Platt with the header back in, and Notts County coming the closest yet to opening their account. Steve Jenkins crashing the ball against the crossbar. And Peacock determined to make that his. In fact, his determination made sure of winning a corner. Good work by the scorer of the first goal. Determined to add a second to it if he can. His persistence wins this corner. Plenty of men going to breach it, and it's in, is it? The linesman says yes. Cleared off the line, but Lee Peacock has his second goal. A little bit of a misjudgment because there was a player on the goal line on that post, and he and the goalkeeper somehow contrived to let it past them. And Lee Peacock has a brace. Bristol City lead 2-0. Wilkshire for Bristol City. And a late flag, Barraclough penalised. And the ball threaded through to Miller. Miller, he scored! A debut goal! Lee Miller, half a chance on the edge of the box, and the man from Falkirk, his first shooting opportunity, and he finds the net. What a start. 3-0 Bristol City early in the second half. Now here is Wiltshire again. Nearly sent Peacock clear. City battling for it, Doherty. Gets past two, referee waves play on. Here's Peacock on a hat-trick. Lee Peacock on a hat-trick. He scored. No, the whistle's gone. The whistle had gone. And it won't count. Carey for Bristol City, now to Doherty. Nicely done by Miller. And now through to Mickey Bell. Might as well hit it. And there it is, 4-0. Sweet, sweet move from Bristol City. And is he disallowed again? I think it has been disallowed again, hasn't it? For offside once more. And a rousing reception for Lee Miller, who makes way for Lee Matthews. Miller having scored on his debut to make just the perfect start to his Ashton Gate career, and Lee Matthews looking to resurrect his. And the goalkeeper's missed it, and there's a goal for Matthews. He's only been on the pitch just a matter of moments. And Lee Matthews gets the easiest goal he'll get all season long, probably in his entire career. And a total nightmare for this man, Stuart Garden. Shakes his head, wipes his brow. What a howler. Hill finds Matthews, lets it run. And now Peacock may go his own, but finds Bell instead. Bell dinking it into the box. There it is, a second for Matthews. And 5 for Bristol City. And the rout is now complete. As easy as you like, a team goal, unselfish work, and Matthews, the substitute, gets his second. Bristol City 5, Notts County 0.
Overall, you know, coupled with the rest of the boys as well, I thought they coped with the heat absolutely brilliantly, because it was a nightmare for both teams really, and obviously conditions that you wouldn't choose to play in. But they had to go and do it, and thankfully we've come through it okay.
The match facts don't really matter when you've hammered a side so convincingly. The shots on target figure is the one that will really make other sides sit up and take notice. Anyone remember Scott Murray? Swindon's new season was rocked by the news of the death of their former player Jimmy Davis, who died following a car crash on Saturday morning. Davis, who was on loan last season, was a target for Andy King this summer. Many of his other new signings played against Sheffield Wednesday, including the experienced Tommy Mooney and Sammy Igoe. Wednesday included 2 of their new recruits, Ola Tidman knocking the vastly experienced Kevin Pressman out of goal, Graham Lee and Kosovo's Shefki Kuchi. Tim Capel is your commentator at the County Ground.
Now 2 waiting in the centre. Grimmick's lost it, and it's in. And it looked like Owusu got a final touch to it. What a calamitous start that is for Swindon to a campaign which has held such high hopes. This is Murphy. Kuchi's little flick on. See the run through the centre there. That's better. Now this is Igoe. Mooney points where he wants the ball played. Jude's coming on the other. Igoe! That's the best attempt so far from Sammy Igoe. He's gone in. Parkin is waiting in the centre. There he is! Still not clear. Igoe might pick up the second phase play. Free kick. No, play on. The referee missed the night. deeming that it wasn't a free kick. Now, Swindon have got to stay organised at the back here. Now Owusu's making his way in the penalty area if they can get the ball across. Owusu's there, and it's 2-0. And the ultimate insult for Swindon Town. Thought they should have had a free kick, but they fell into the same old trap. They lost all shape and they were punished. Kuchi's ball in, and Owusu with the softest of volleys past Grimming. Might come for the short corner here. David's going short. Tidman stayed on his line. Might fall. Robinson's got a chance here. Great opportunity, and it was scrambled away. Trying to pick his spot instead of blasting it. Cook now, he's turned his back. Cook's away. 3 against 3 here. And Swindon could be in big trouble once again. Oh, it's Kuchi coming in, and he's done it. 3-0. And this is turning into a real nightmare for Swindon. Richard Evans' ball looked as if it was going nowhere until Kuchi came in on the left-hand side once again. Now this is Parkin. Robinson might get it second time. Does good play Robinson right. Can he find the right ball? Can do. And they're back in the game. Miglioranzi has got it. Really determined playing from Steve Robinson. By Armstrong, finds Gurney. Duke needs to make a move out wide on the left. Vivash's ball. Mooney took an awkward bounce. Mooney looked like he was clipped from behind then, and free kick was given. Good decision that from the referee. Allowed play to go on, but there was no advantage given to Swindon. Once again, they have a position directly in front of the Sheffield Wednesday goal. They haven't managed to, on the 3 other occasions they've been in this position, make anybody work. I'm surprised really that Matt Hewlett doesn't have a go from here, because he always, in his days at Bristol City, showed some ability from these positions. Igo is there. Andy Gurney is the captain. Igo tries to bend it around, and he does! It's there! And he's caught them by complete and utter surprise. Really cheeky bit of play. But there has been a real positive vibe running through this team since they came out for the second half, and they're deservedly right back in this game. Nothing given. Cook now trying to scoot away beyond Andy Gurney, but he's far too experienced to let that happen. Howard with the flick on. Nicely done as well. Igo, if he can turn, there could be a problem here now for Sheffield Wednesday. Robinson on the overlap. Mooney's waiting in the centre. Mooney gets the header, and oh, it's so close for Parkin. Forward by Murphy. She's the only one in the penalty area. I get the impression the ball might not make it over there, or it might. Go far post, and they're claiming that Kuchi was shoved. There's precious little time here. Swindon need to get it forward very quickly. Howard's ball, looking for Parkin, knocked down to Mooney. Mooney might try and strike from here. Mooney does.
We give a team 3-goal start who are favourites to win the league, who have a very strong squad, fantastic following, nothing short of that. My people today were magnificent, you know, the support here. This ground full was a lovely sight today. But they've got a good squad, they've got a good support, and we give them 3-0 start.
Well, Wednesday certainly dominated possession, particularly in a one-sided first half, but Swindon played their part in a thoroughly entertaining game and had enough shots at the opposition's goal to have come away with at least a point. Now that's it for the season's opener. Yeovil and Rovers are our main featured games next weekend, and we're back on Wednesday evening at 10 to 12 with action from the first round of this season's Carling Cup. We'll see you then.